Ah, yes. It's that time. It's that time again. Distorted Reality Podcast. Where Distorted Nation Radio beats Reality Check TV. With your hosts, Secor from Distorted Nation Radio and Hellrzzr from Reality Check TV. With your Kevlar-coated comments, it's time to distort your reality.
Well, we made it to the end of the year. It's December 22nd.
December 22nd?
It is December 31st, New Year's Eve. I had 22nd on my brain, but man, I'm so excited that we were able to do this, Corey. I'm just super happy.
Maybe tonight while we're at the Hell House, I'll bring over the little recording device I have, and we might get some more stuff.
Yeah, because we don't want to strip the whole studio down to do a live podcast there, but I was thinking that we would bring the camera and just kind of do some interviews, and maybe we can tap that into this, I don't know, or just do some extra stuff.
We also have a Zoom
What are we tapping?
digital recorder.
Well, this is going to be a video.
Badass.
This will be a video, obviously a video podcast. We're always trying to have a visual aid for you guys. And today we're going to recap the recap. We had a good session last night, 2 hours of solid, just unedited fun. And, guys, we're not always going to have just like this dialogue just straight through with no organization. That is fun because then you get the natural flow of our personalities. But we are...
there's going to be some, not like necessarily script, but more structure.
Yeah, and we're going to have structure. We're definitely going to have structure because it's important to have the sound bites of life, and we'll have little strategic breaks, and we're going to honor some of our sponsors in a better way, and maybe, have some,
If you want to get added to that list, make sure to write us at distortedrealitypodcast@gmail.com?
Correct.
Okay. I was just totally freeballing it there.
Yeah, I mean, I'll have to figure out the password to that, or you can write us at Distorted Reality on our Facebook page. We're going to be launching, once we get, a significant amount of episodes, we're going to just bombard Instagram, and we'll just get on the Instagram game, but until then... Did you say
you created an Instagram?
We did. Well, you did. It's on yours.
I didn't create. Did I?
Yeah, because Distorted Reality is attached to your Facebook, and I'm just an admin on it, so it instantly made a Distorted Reality.
Okay, I'm gonna
Instagram.
have to do some research and figure that out.
So there's nothing on it. I tag a lot of stuff.
It's
literally
4
has
Instagram pages.
0.
You can also watch the Distorted Reality Podcast video on Reality Check TV NorCal's page.
Yes, so go there.
You can go there. So there's a variety of things, and we're going to have it all, we'll have it all hubbed together in the future. We're still a work in progress, but the good news is that 2023, we're moving forward, and we started halfway through the year. We didn't start January 2022. We started...
We didn't?
No.
Oh.
I think we started somewhere in I don't know, we have to check.
I don't know, Shell. I don't know. I like to think that, years ago, I had a dream, and you were a part of that dream. And now we're living the dream out.
We are.
As reality.
We
dun.
We do. We have footage. It would be really cool if you could dig in your archives from when we did stuff back in the day, just for some sound bites, because there was some interviews.
For what?
From when,
Shell Shocks?
Yeah, from Shell Shocks.
It's all up on SoundCloud still.
Well, maybe we can do some creative editing, because there was some... I think there was a couple interviews that maybe
Kevlar
we didn't even do.
Something's
so he's
going
fixing
on.
with the camera or something? Are we... Oh.
Are you getting rid of the cable goblins? Oh, no, we put cable goblins back.
Okay, we're good. So yeah, just stay tuned for all of that. Can we get some sound effects? How about dun dun dun, womp womp, womp womp womp? Yeah.
Okay.
That was good. So hopefully,
do we have like a cheering one? Like yeah.
Good one-liner for Corey.
Wow.
And then all the famous.
That's for me. That's when I have my moments. What about when I say the wrong thing, then we edited it out?
I don't know.
I don't have to work on that one. We're going to have to work on some sound effects.
How many buttons over there you got? I want to get one of those pads that you can have quiet down. We're trying to do a damn show. I don't care how funny we are. Shut up. You, in the corner. Knock it off.
It would be good if we had one guest, right? Maybe we should have some like cardboard cutouts. That would be fun.
Like a cardboard Ringo?
Yeah, cardboard Ringo. Hey, good segue. Friday the 13th, we're going to be, Reality Check TV is going to be filming Cardboard Ringo, and Distorted Nation's going to be...
I'm going to be out at Old Ironsides, or no, on the Y, on the Y, for Killed by a Dolphin.
Yeah, and talk about that sweater. You just like found the perfect sweater to wear.
Oh yeah, I didn't show you yet, did I?
No.
I sent it to James. I'll pull it up on
Okay. I think it's important that when you go to one of your favorite bands, try to do some research. Maybe wear their favorite color, or maybe one of their band shirts, or something like that. Cardboard Ringo gave me a T-shirt. It's a little big, because I lost a couple of pounds and I wanted it tighter. But so
I was just out shopping and I found this ugly Christmas sweater of dolphins.
Oh my God, that is so perfect. Can you should modify it today.
No, you
Bring
can't.
it to no, you can't?
Wait, what?
Can you modify it a little bit?
I don't know. I got to see if Christopher can I got to have him print out a machine gun or something first.
That'd
an
be cool.
AK-47 or something. And then we'll put a gun in the dolphin's hand.
Do you have anything to give away? Because just before I forget, so Cardboard Ringo gave me a large T-shirt, and it's just a little bit too big, and I didn't want to cut it all up. So we have a brand new one that we're going to give away. And so I'm going to give it away maybe today. If you guys, if you're a large out there, should they answer like a trivia question or something? I mean, they have to work for it, or are we just going to, the first person that writes in?
How did Cardboard Ringo get their name?
Oh, Corey asked that question a few weeks ago, and it's up on one of our pages, so Reality Check. So, do you know the answer?
No, I was there for the interview.
I don't know if you remember.
Me and Christopher were filling in for you.
I know.
And I felt nervous.
You guys have been filling in a lot lately. Should we tell him, Kevin, what he didn't mean to, but when we had him filming last week, he was doing a good job. We had OG. He was watching the camera, but during the interview...
Me?
Yeah, during the interview, C-Core unplugged the cord, and it got messed up.
Maybe not C-Core unplugged it, but...
Unplugged what? From where?
The 3.5 millimeter from the transmitter had came out.
Hey, I was standing still.
Okay.
It was my fault because I didn't mount it.
Are we on live? Because he's unplugging the camera.
Yeah, we're on live for a few minutes.
Hey, I tried telling him that the voice meter stopped. It was going all the way, and then all of a sudden it was here, and I was standing still. I had no idea.
I'm gonna put a Hellrzzr hat on.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, see if it fits my big head. Oh, I have to tighten it, loosen it up.
If you want to answer that question, it is in the. I'll give you a hint. It's in the video that was posted on Reality Check TV on YouTube. You can find out where the answer is, and you could win that shirt. But yeah, we're gonna start having prize packages. I think we're also gonna do mystery boxes.
Ooh. So
and the question is, how did Cardboard Ringo get their name?
All right. So whoever responds to that, I will. You send us if you come to the Hellrzzr house tonight. I'll give it to you personally. I'll be there for a few hours. Otherwise, send me your address and I will mail it to you. Okay. I won't wait.
Oh wow, you're paying for postage now.
I am.
Now you really are special if you win.
Yeah, and so I want to give years ago, we had some original Reality Check shirts made, and one of my friends in the Bay Area, Crystal, her husband is cameraman Chris. How does he say his name? CK. Help me out there, Kev. Anyways, she wanted...
Chris is the photographer for Band Magazine.
Band Magazine. So Crystal won a shirt, and she legitly answered a question, and I never sent it to her. I'm like, and I've never forgot about it. So if we ever make some new shirts, I'm going to start honoring things in 2023.
Just make
confession.
a notation. Write it down.
Yeah, I better put that down. Right.
Put it down. Mail. What was her name?
Crystal.
Reality T-shirt.
RCTV shirt.
Maybe also a distorted reality T-shirt.
Yes, we're gonna get some swag. We have logos, and Corey's been working really hard on different stuff for us over this last year, and we are gonna have swag in 2023. Whether maybe a hat.
Yeah, I work hard for a lot of companies and still don't get paid.
I like a coffee cup or something like that. I want some on order stuff. I'm not going to spend $1,000 on stuff that no one will buy, but I definitely want to have some creative things. And we have.
We're gonna get buttons.
Buttons?
I think we're gonna have buttons. Hey,
Okay.
remember so the president. Okay, so when do the election races start? Is that
November.
November
Oh, you mean for the presidential
for
race?
presidential race, Kev?
That I'm
It's
not
going to be
sure about.
2024 election, so,
So
it'll probably
20
start, in
So it's
2023.
middle of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, so be aware of my presidential campaign. I am putting my foot in the race this year. This is the first year that I can run because I'm over the age of 35 finally.
And you want to go straight president? You don't want to go senator or any kind of
Hell
city
no!
council?
I'm running
Okay.
for president, and my
Okay.
campaign is we all love to come, so let's come together.
Okay, come together. All right.
So,
all right, that's
you know,
your theme? Okay.
Yeah, unless you're, one of those weird people that don't like sex. I mean, whatever.
Okay.
Do you, but, don't do you, I guess.
All right. What about for the conservative people that don't like to talk about it? Some people we know, like OG, he gets really embarrassed when we talk about the stuff. So we're going to have to keep it,
Well, let's just be running for president, all right?
Okay.
And then Santa's running for president, and then Jesus
Okay.
is running for my vice president. He's going to be my running mate.
Okay. Okay.
So I think we have a good chance to win as Santa and Jesus for the presidential campaign.
All right. And you're going to have campaign spots and all over
Oh
town?
yeah, I'm gonna have like those posters of like the red and blue silhouettes of our us, and I'm gonna have the little flag pin and have like that campaign posters and everywhere.
All right. So today we're going to go down to the Hellrzzr house, and if you guys, it's last minute shopping. There hasn't been a lot of pull down there, and
11292 Coloma Road,
come down.
Suite E.
There's lots of hats. There's merch from last year, and
There's beanies.
Beanies.
It's wintertime still. You need a beanie. Get a hoodie.
bring cash or availability to do. He has all the apps.
They have the Square.
Okay, they got
There's
the
a
Square.
There's
PayPal, Cash App.
So hellrzzrclothing.com or just hellrzzr.com. That's HELLRZZR. And, check out some gear. There's some new designs up there. There's still some designs in the process of being released. And
Are the decorations still up? This is the last
the
day?
Christmas decorations are still up. Knowing them and, how long they took them to put up, I have imagined that they're going to take a while to take down, too.
Okay. All right. So you still have an opportunity to get your card for
The storefront is
next year.
protected by 2 large nutcrackers and a tree.
Okay.
So, come on out, check out the decorations, or just check them out on the Hellrzzr Facebook page. What are you doing now?
I just was going to put some decoration on. It's New Year's Eve, so I'm going to just kind of...
No, it's New Year's Eve. Eve. It's not Eve. It's just Eve. Today is the day.
Today's the day.
Midnight tonight.
What are you guys doing? We're going to be down there, but then we're going to be home before
There's
midnight.
shows. Well, you are. There's shows happening at Goldfields. Y&T is playing.
Okay.
There's.
I know Wendy and her band with her man. They're playing a New Year's show tonight. They're gonna. It's usually Folsom. I want to say Folsom Pub. What's it called up there?
Powerhouse Pub.
Powerhouse. I believe they're playing Powerhouse. But
I know at the old Opera House in Roseville, North 40 is playing. And then just look around.
yeah.
I want to say this as far as Distorted Nation goes, we are getting back on track of being a central hub towards finding out what's going on in North California in all Northern California, as far as Sacramento to Woodland to Lincoln, Loomis, Marysville, Placerville, Pollock Pines to Lodi, like everywhere around out to Fairfield and stuff. All the main shows we're going to start looking up and making our Hellrzzr marquee again and being a spot to where what's going on and talking about everything that's going on in
So you're saying
community.
so we can count on it on a Tuesday or Wednesday, or you will know what's going to up and coming.
Yeah,
for the
we're
following
working on a
week?
calendar thing
Okay.
for our website, so that way it'll be listed. Once, if we know about it, you'll know about it, and
Okay.
then it'll be added, and it'll be like a central hub to where you can come and see what's happening out for the next few months. Like right now, the Jurassic Quest is going on right now, I think, or about to start. and you can drive through, or I think now you can actually walk through because COVID's over.
Okay.
That they have all the robotic dinosaurs and stuff, and fun for the kids.
Nice.
I think the Imaginarium or Emporium or whatever the hell it is at Cal Expo for the Christmas lights is still going on for at least one more week.
Okay.
So you can go check that out.
So I'd like to see if we can, I did inquire down to a couple local.
I didn't do it. What was that?
I don't know what that was. Oh, he was doing something for the live. I want to get some local opportunities for some discounts, so we're going to do some street force. I'm going to put it out there right now. It's just Corey and I and Kevin, our engineer, and we're a small, mighty force. But if you would like to be a volunteer for Distorted Reality and join our street team, we're going to be accessing, I'm just telling you right now, we're going to be accessing some opportunities to volunteer with us next year, because we're going to hit the community in a hard way. Last night we touched on wanting to help, and not just like throwing out, okay, here's your, toothbrush and here's some soap. Okay. I really want to take a couple people and take them all the way to, success, so if you know somebody that maybe needs a little bit of help, I have a tremendous amount of resources with my job, and Corey's been in the community volunteering for 15 plus years. Kevin has ties in San Francisco, and we really want to be effective with, you don't have to go to the big boxes to get the help, right? We don't have to go to Salvation Army or I don't know, all these other ones that, help people for profit. We want to get down there, and it'll be us right there. And so if you know anybody that needs help, let us know. But mostly we need volunteers, and dedicated, not volunteers that are just like going to show up and I have to hold their hand. I want you to have your own vehicle, and your own game going on, and then meet us to where our location and work, and we'll honor you. We'll always try to feed you and pump you up. But, if there's anybody out there that wants to, check out the scene in a different way, let us know. So you can write Distorted Reality Facebook, or you can hit up any one of the Distorted Nation or Reality Check, and we're all going to come together and try to help, calling out Hellrzzr Nation people. So should we spontaneously call OG right now?
You are just on a kick about calling people.
I want to call. I want to test this out. I want to, is there anybody that we can call? Oh, can we call your grandma, or would we scare her online? Wouldn't that be fun? We'll plan it for grandma in the future. Say good morning to her. My mom probably wouldn't be able to do it. My sister's too shy. So I want you to know that
you call OG, he's just going to talk more shit about your breakfast.
I know. I'm saving for my barbecue, okay.
It's cool. No one invited you to eat our food anyways.
We're just showing us, because I didn't put jalapenos in my French toast, because, Hey, you know what? I want to talk to some other Mexican people, Latin community. How do you put jalapeno in everything? Is that a standard? I want to know.
Jalapenos.
I just need to know,
If there's no jalapenos, they got to have the El Tapatilla.
Okay. Good to know. So
I don't do spicy, so
yeah, it hurts my tummy. It hurts my tummy. And you slept good in your little comfortable bed. It was better. You didn't hear the refrigerator or the clock clicking.
I heard the raindrops.
Oh, the raindrops. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Raindrops keep falling on the window.
Normally we have the shades closed because we do this at night. We're able to look outside.
You're getting a little bit more light in the studio right now. It's not as dark.
It's kind of gray out, though. I was kind of wishing it would be a bright, sunny day.
It is like, stormy, and people I know are having their apartments completely flooded right now.
Yeah,
in Placerville. Which,
we don't have to name places, but let's talk about
Placerville Apartments. Fuck them. I'll call them out right now. Just like I called out, what was the hotel we stayed at?
Oh, right. Where did we stay, Kevin?
In
San Francisco.
She Shell fucking hotel or some shit like that.
No, it was
Seaside Inn.
Seaside Inn. Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
Okay. We'll call them out right now. Rat poop on the bed and expect you to still sleep on the bed.
Right, and that was real.
Or mice poop. Like, come on now. No refund, no nothing. Can't get another room. It's like, really, Seaside Inn? Go fuck yourself. And I wish I knew what app they used again, but
back to this apartment. If you have rights. There's a single mom that worked all night last night, and she comes home to a flooded apartment. Luckily, her son was at her parents' house or her grandparents' house. It doesn't matter. He wasn't there, and now she's dealing with a lot of chaos. And sometimes people,
ankle deep water inside the entire
they
apartment.
don't have. She's worried, she's scared, and she was able to call Corey, and he was like, called one person, and they're on it, and you know what? it's not fixed, but it's in the process of, being helped. And so if you don't have the skills to help yourself, but you know how to call one of us, do it. Because like you said,
we were talking about last night, we're fortunate that we know a lot of people in the community.
Yeah.
Regardless if you need your car worked on, or regardless if you need a home repair, or, just help getting into a shelter or food or something. There's a lot of resources that we have at our feet. And I think it's our due diligence to, be able to relay that to the people in need. And, we have a voice that needs to be heard. Be loud, be heard. Be unruly, rowdy.
Be loud, be proud.
Hellrzzr. Anyways, a part of that is the whole being heard. Like, if you have injustices going on, like, we will totally call out whoever the hell it is, because what are they going to do? If this is a factual statement going on right now, try to sue us. What are you going to do?
Right. We don't have
Nothing.
anything.
Okay, so I got the name of the hotel.
Okay.
The one that we stayed at for the Haight Street Fair in San Francisco
Roadside.
is called the Roadway Inn and
Roadway
Suites.
Inn Suites. Okay.
And
Do not stay there.
There's no suites.
No. The room, for the price, and the room was kind of dope, and the fact that it had its own bedroom and then 2 queen beds in the living room and everything. Not worth it though. Like, if the chances of you getting mice poop on your bed and they tell you have to stay there and sleep in that room, like, luckily we had the extra bed to allow, Mr. Hellrzzr to come over and stay in our room. Not to mention the fact that the room that he had was literally ground floor, and the window was to the outside on the street,
It was
where, like, all the
scary where all the
vagrants
zombies were.
With a nice view of all the homeless trailers that are right there.
It was just one trailer that looked like it was at Burning Man at some point in its life, before it finally died on the road and, at the beach. At least it broke down there. It's on a jack stand. So, there's places out there, Placerville Apartments, you need to take care of your tenants. If you guys can't clean out your gutters and it starts to flood, regardless if somebody has renter's insurance or not, it's your fault for not taking care of the grounds that, the property flooded, and you need to rehome everybody that is affected by it. Right now, I think there's 6 units that are completely ankle deep in water, and stuff's being destroyed and everything. And supposedly, according to my source, allegedly, the management is saying, we're not going to fucking do shit. Like, it's on you. You don't have renter's insurance. But it's not the renter's insurance fault or place to rehome them or move them to another unit. Put them in a hotel while
Renter's
you repair.
insurance should be like, for
your bed, for your TV, for whatever.
Well, the inside of your apartment, the outside should be covered by the property owner.
As far as renter's insurance is, I was cooking bacon and I burned my kitchen down and I burned my place up and I did it. And so I don't get covered because I didn't have renter's insurance, Yeah. That kind of stuff.
But if the flooding happens to a fault because of the property, that's the property's issue to fix that and set them up in a place that's habitable living. If it becomes uninhabitable, then it's on the property's, issue to fix.
So Rebecca, wife of Patrick, Toy Called God, just, said hi. So I wanted to say hi to her. I want to pull up Patrick as I want to support other people's podcasts. So Patrick Donovan has a podcast. I don't know what the name of it is, but I imagine it's something to do with Toy Called God, right? And so I just wanted to say a shout out to him because he's a local Bay Area person and we appreciate him.
I mean, if you're going to do that, you might as well call out your other boyfriend's podcast that you want to promote so much. The Mikey Show, or what's it called?
So, he's not my boyfriend. He's married. Okay, he's going to be married
engaged
to my dear friend Mandy. But yeah, I adore Mikey because he's been in. He was when Pat Martin was doing his thing with the former 98 Rock, that's dead now. I was going to honor Pat today, but I didn't have like a black banner to put over 98 Rock, so I said, fuck it. I don't want to
put him out
advertise
to
them.
pasture. He's on 96.9 now.
He's on 96.9, but he does commercials on 98 Rock, which I think is so funny. That tells me they don't have a lot of
Well, that's just because, it's the same company, so I mean, it's Like,
But the Mikey podcast, he's doing really well, and he has a couple of cool things, and he's got merch, and I threw it out there. That's what I want for my birthday this year. I wanted a Mikey podcast coffee cup or a sweatshirt or a T-shirt, and just to support other podcasts, because he's politically funny, and that's that, and
And then I want to give a shout out to I think it's me, Mike, myself.
You
Mike
think?
Benton. I'm pretty sure that's the show. I think it's me, Mike, myself. The podcast for Mike Betancourt. He's a local comedian here in Sacramento County, and he's just hilarious. He's been in some movies and done some cool stuff, and he was one of the comedians at the Fragile Toy Drive, and he's been a friend of the show for a long ass time. And I just want to give him a shout out. This is
our Instagram. There's no photo. We have 4 followers, and there's
a
no
way
picture.
If you post on if it's through the Distorted Reality Facebook. There's a way to, when you hit post, share it to Instagram at the same time.
You're following and didn't even know it. So I'm following it. Distorted Radio. Lisa Holt, thank you, girl. You're my boo. She's following nothing. And then who's Carolyn Cotton? Do you know her?
Yes, you met her. She was in San Francisco.
Oh, hey, Kara.
So, anyways.
So we have 4 friends. So we're going to build that up in 2023. I know we could do better, right? It's only going up from here. So.
Well, I've been doing hashtags on my own hashtags for Hellrzzr, Distorted Nation. I put at the very tail end, it's Distorted Reality and Distorted Reality Podcast hashtag. So at least if you look up the hashtags, there's some more stuff there.
Okay.
But
so we talked about, we were going to do a traditional. I always liked. Who did the ball at the end of the year back in the day,
Dick Clark.
Dick Clark.
And then now it's, what's his name? The guy that's does so many things. Ryan Seacrest.
Ryan Seacrest. Is he even a thing anymore? I don't watch regular TV. I only on cable or Paramount.
He took over for Regis, didn't he, or something? I don't know.
Right, he did. You're right. And, not Kathy Lee Gifford, but the other chick now, it's like, okay, whatever her name is. But, I want to do a recap a little bit,
On who died? Because we never talked about that last night like we were supposed to.
Barbara Walters died yesterday. Okay, we know that. And
Joseph Joe Mersa Marley passed away.
Who's that?
The grandson of Bob Marley.
Oh, okay, let's just take a moment for that. Is Bob Marley died around the same time, right, in his 30s?
I don't know. So it's I have the info on the guy that just died, not the guy that died before him.
It's the curse, though, of their family. If that's the grandson, I believe Bob Marley, then his son, now his grandson.
Ziggy Marley.
Ziggy died, and then...
Wait, Ziggy's dead?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think Ziggy's dead.
Ziggy is not dead.
Okay.
Hey, you got a microphone.
Ziggy is not dead.
You got a microphone. I'm like, what are you talking just outward for?
Yeah, he's screaming, no.
No!
Okay, so Ziggy's not dead, but I feel like there's a curse in the family as far as dying at a young age.
It's not like a Superman curse where either you die or your career dies.
Okay, so what else?
Sorry, Henry Cavill.
Who else died?
Let's see here. That's the most biggest injustice that's happened so far. Just saying, DC, James Gunn, go fuck yourself. Anyways, Don Christopher, California's Garlic King. Don Christopher was the Garlic King, owner of California Ranch, that has the largest garlic festival.
Okay, that's a local guy.
So that's even bigger than the one up in Hollister or wherever that one is?
I don't know.
Yeah, we have a garlic festival in California.
I want to go to a festival.
That's where Gilroy, yeah.
Gilroy, that's it.
That's it. That's the same dude.
He
Christopher
died?
Money. Let's see. Loaned Christopher money to buy. Okay, so Don Christopher was born into a farming family in San Jose that grew plums and prunes. His father loaned Christopher the money to buy the land in Gilroy for the garlic festival. So
he's gone.
I'm getting a call from a random number. I'm not answering that.
Oh, answer it.
No, it's probably someone for other work.
Okay.
I thought my phone wasn't even on vibrate. I thought it was just completely off. This one I just put on here because I just wanted to say his name, Stephen Boner. I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Bonner. But he's a UFC Hall of Famer. He passed away.
How did he die, from the heart attack or unknown reasons?
Died at work from presumed heart complications at the age of 45.
Wow.
I hope I live that long. But then again, I don't, because this world sucks now. Let's see here. Jim Fosgate passed away. He was the inventor of the first car stereo amplifier. Jim Fosgate passed away at the age of 85
Okay, he lived a
on
good
December
life.
7th.
All right, I don't feel bad for him.
I actually have a Rockford Fosgate car amplifier.
He built a portable radio and installed it on his bicycle to have music all the time. In 1973, he invented the first car stereo.
Really?
Called the Fosgate Punch EQ. Started his own company known today as Rockford Fosgate. There you go. Christy Alley passed away.
We talked about her last night.
We talked about her for a little bit, but, she was famous for the Jenny Craig and Cheers. As soon as she died, Cheers was all over Hulu.
Everyone's going to get the box set next year, right? So they probably
And
already done
then
that.
another person that hit home for me was Jason David Frank. He was the green and white and red and black Ranger. And literally became like the face of Power Rangers.
So from the original Power Rangers in the 90s?
He was the green one. But he stayed with the entire series, like
Really?
the whole franchise
Okay.
throughout time, and has come back and forth between being on and whatnot.
Okay.
He was also a UFC fighter or MMA fighter.
Mm-hmm.
He also had his own form of martial arts that he created. And
when my kids were little, because I had the 90s babies, I got them the Power Ranger video so they could be Power Rangers. They had the outfits, each one of them, and they would, especially my oldest, Dylan, he would work out to Power Ranger, That was pretty cool.
His created martial arts was Tosu Kon Do, a hybrid of karate and other martial arts.
Okay. Are we still doing deaths?
Yeah, if you want.
Yeah, just real quick before I forget, birthday. It's Aaron Lee's birthday today, and
Wait, how do you go from deaths to birthday?
because he's alive. Sometimes he's not dead. He's just birthday.
We're going to the other side of the spectrum.
I just want you to know
Rockfield.
that he's playing at he's in YT and he's playing tonight, and it's also his birthday. So shout out
Birthday or
birthday.
Birthday.
And I don't know how old he is because it doesn't matter. He's a rock star, but he's probably in his 50s. I'm sure of it. So happy birthday, Aaron. It was really nice seeing you again at the Opera House when we did that interview. It was super fun. You were so gracious. You got up and let me sit in the seat so I didn't look like a big Amazon woman, and you sat in the little tiny chair while I got the big couch, so I felt lower. So thank you. You're a gentleman and you're a beautiful singer. So
And just for the record, Y&T at the Opera House tonight is sold out.
okay,
Yeah,
well, of course it is.
Sold out for normal people, Kev. We're celebrities. We get in everywhere.
Oh yeah, we could just go into the door, right?
Just letting you know. Just remember that.
Oh, I always remember that.
We have all access passes. Okay.
back
We're
to-
L-listers.
Back to right, we are L-listers. L-listers. Look it up, okay? We're somebody, all right?
Somebody knows us somewhere.
Right. So back to who died.
Oh, that was it. That's
That
all.
was it?
There was other people, but I didn't really care. Like, those were the most recent ones in the month
Okay.
of December and
Right. It's not like it's the
November.
Oscar credits. We're just rolling all the dead people from today
You know what?
on.
You know what? It's okay. They can't get pissed. You know why? They're dead.
They're dead.
So
they're dead.
Who's gonna care?
This is kind of the, speaking of that, I have I daydream a lot for what I want in the future. And I am going to record something for when I die. And I want it to be played at my funeral. And,
I was actually thinking about doing that with my grandmother. And
we can bring all our
like,
equipment up there if you want.
set
and we can
up
do the
something and
whole
have her
thing.
say something for, my aunts and uncle,
Interview
and,
her, talk about the
like-
different stories of her life, and I think that would be really special. I had a recording of my father's voice for many, many years. He died in '99, and then I remember I lost it or something. It got erased, and I just oh my God, I didn't have his voice
Yeah,
anymore.
I don't-
It was on an old phone. He left me a voicemail, and then I just kept it, and then technology changed.
That's one thing I wish I had. I only have a couple little sound bites
Of your mother?
my mom,
Yeah.
and
And so we're going to do better for the future. We're going to try to remember the ones that we love and try to honor that. I want you to know that I unblocked my big sister last night. I'm not going to be petty in 2023. Okay, I'm going to just get over everything that happened in 2022. That I thought was such a big deal. It's done. It's squashed. Except for a couple of you, and you know who you fucking are. You're dead to me, okay? But other
Go
than that,
fuck yourselves.
That's right. All right, you're still off the list. And when you see me in
you're not
public,
getting back on.
you're not. You're done. Okay. When I said you're nobody,
Security!
you're nobody. Unless you become somebody, but still you're nobody. Okay, so anyways.
Unless you become a billionaire. Okay,
right.
then you can come back, but you got to buy your way back.
Right, you want to sponsor
You got to buy stock into my forgiving you.
Right, that's exactly. If you want to buy my love, that'll work. That'll work. So, I don't know. It's just there's so many cool things. I feel really energized. I got pretty good sleep last night. I had some random dreams. I'm going to start writing them down.
Writing down your dreams?
Yeah, and I want to do a dream segment because my dreams are vivid.
I think mine should be written down.
No, so yours are always like sexual?
No.
Okay.
No,
demonic?
They're creepy and
but there's reasons for that. Something's trying to get you. It's a stronghold in your life, and we can come against that.
Well, you really want to. Okay, so the most recent one that I can remember that was vivid and realistic was there was a serial killer running around killing people and kidnapping their bodies and throwing their bodies into like these robots, and the robots ran off of the dead body inside, and the dead body inside two robots that were trying to kill me was my mom and grandfather.
Oh no.
So yeah, you want to talk about my dreams, be prepared.
Oh, I just got somebody that wrote me. Eric Lewis, you are a door. You're adorable.
Okay, I was going to say he's a door?
No, he's a creator. He makes stuff.
Blind?
Look, he just sent us a picture of something that he made. He's a puppeteer. He's a spaster of puppets, is what he calls them.
A spaster. What's a spaster? That fell off the table.
Right here. So this is what he makes. He is a ventriloquist?
He makes puppets like for Jeff Dunham, but like that looks like they belong on Slipknot's.
Yeah, but he also makes like handmade bongs and pipes.
I want to see before
different things like that, like super cool, really original stuff.
Really, really.
And he's in the band Failure by Proxy.
So he just wrote, he's all, what's your number? What number?
He's going to call in. I'm going to arrange it right now.
Okay, great. So we're going to advertise that. He was going to come up at one point, and when we were first talking about doing call-in, he was one of the first person that said, I'll do it. And I appreciate that. I appreciate the people that appreciate us and what we're trying to do. And, I would love for him to be a sponsor, and just because I'm not partaking right now doesn't mean that I don't appreciate.
You don't believe and appreciate the partay just because I'm not partaking myself.
Absolutely, I'm still a stoner at heart. I want to do some. Actually, I'd like to get some. I have a friend, Bill, and he sells CBD gummies. He's on one of these you sell like Mary Kay or whatever, but he sells gummies. I still have anxiety.
Does he have like Sour Patch type gummies? He's
got them all, and I'm gonna try to collab with him. But I would like to have some I want no THC in it, but I do want to have every once in a while when I have a little bit of anxiety to have a gummy to just kind of change my perspective.
Just the CBD side of it.
Just the CBD side of it, and it's also good for. I have muscle problems and stuff, some of the rubs, when you just put it just right on your elbow or whatever, it's effective. And so I'm all for all that.
I would like, if we're going to shoot out, maybe a beard care sponsor, I know there's a company in Aurora Hills that, does beard balms and
that would
oils
be really
and stuff.
good. My son Will is definitely into maintaining. He buys some special soaps online that it's good for everything. It's one bar of soap does it all. I guess it washes everything. It's weird to me, but it works. I'm like, no liquid anything. He's like, nope, just a bar of soap. And but yeah, that would be great. I have curly hair right now. It's dirty and it's in between kind of like blah. But I would love to experiment with some good products. Hairdressers out there. I haven't had my hair cut in a year, and
I already got that unlocked. Sugar Polish. You're gonna go to Sugar Polish. So yeah.
Really? Can I get a promo code, a little 10% off? Because
Sugar Polish. Check it out. There's salons down, literally across the street from the Golden One Center.
Okay.
At the Sola Salons down there.
Okay.
It's basically like a giant salon where everyone has like their own little rooms and space.
And a person that works there.
Yes.
All right.
Sugar Polish. Check it out.
I'll have to interview her because I fired my last hairdresser. I'm terrible with, when I'll create relationships with them and then they start booking the price up. I don't color my hair anymore, so I don't have that expense, but I have very curly hair and it's thick. I mean, I'm going to show you guys sometime how big it is. I can have hair out to here, and I don't trust anyone.
She can go full fro.
I could go full fro, and so, I I better take a little cough drop, but I don't want it to make.
No, she's not sick. Don't think that,
I just have a cough.
COVID!
Okay, next time I can turn your mic off when you do that. But
Hey, we need a little button over here that does it ourselves, like a little cough button.
Hey, can we get that? Can we get some more technology? We don't have enough money spent here. It's a new year.
yes, we do.
Corey and I would like to have some buttons, and I want a little like. Kevin's never
Can I
really
get
looking
an
at
ejection
us.
seat button for my co-host?
Kind of like the sound guy that has the sucks button.
Yeah, but plus, Kevin, you don't see us, so like if I wanted to get your attention, I don't.
No, I can see you on a monitor right now.
Yeah, but if I want, so I could go like this or something. I could put a little thing
you're
that says
waving.
Kevin.
See how many fingers?
2?
2. Peace.
How many do I have?
That one is your number 1.
Okay.
Hang loose.
So my granddaughter has a.
Your number 1 is loose? What?
No, hang loose.
Oh, gotcha.
So my granddaughter has a jewelry business that my son started. The product is not out yet, but we're advertising it, and I think I don't even know the name. It's
We'll have a
Gems.
link.
We'll have a link, and because she's in Klamath, Oregon, and she's gonna be making little things, and an 8-year-old says, "Daddy, I want to start a business," and so Dylan created a website, and he's honoring his daughter, whether it's successful or not.
Does she have a business license?
She does, and she does. He did it all.
That's good for all the Karens out there that'll
Yeah.
be like, you cannot operate this lemonade stand on this corner.
Right. And so I honor people like that. So we're trying to, I want to have some different things. If you have a small business and you want to send us some stuff, I guess we can set up. I don't really want him to send it to our house. We're going to have to come up. Do we have to get how are we going to do
You
that?
need a P.O. box. Or you can send it to my house. I don't care.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
You got a phone call?
All right. Let's see if it taps in.
Let's testing 1, 2, 3.
We got Spaz from Failure By Proxy on the phone.
Hey, Spaz, can you hear us? Oh, my gosh. Thanks so much for calling in on New Year's Eve.
Yeah,
Tell us about what's going on.
it's wet. I just got back from the grocery store, and it's miserable outside.
What'd you get at the store? Did you get
Beer, of course.
Did you get what kind of beer are you drinking today?
Let's see. We're gonna do some Corona Premier, Michelob Ultra, and we'll do some shots later. Hang out
Okay.
with my kid and my bandmates.
Nice, nice. How special? Is there any kind of cool food going on? Anything like marinating right now?
Actually, no, not today. We did the whole untraditional Christmas and Thanksgiving. Like we did salmon and seafood, but tonight we're doing made from scratch personal pizzas. So it's gonna be cool. We got all kinds of stuff we're gonna make.
Oh, I love that. That is so fun. So everyone gets their own individual style on, hey, I just want cheese, or, I'm going to have some anchovies or something like that on it,
For
right?
sure.
So let's talk about, I saw a puppet. So what is that? Do you make them? Are you a puppeteer, a ventriloquist? What is
My
going on?
dog's moaning in the back.
That's
Sorry,
okay.
hang on
That's
one second.
perfect.
This is reality.
Yeah.
Come here.
It's okay. I love it. So when he comes back,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
what kind of dog do you have?
I have an Akita and a miniature dachshund.
Nice. So your puppets, do you create those?
No, it's funny because I don't want to embarrass my son, but he introduced me to this show on YouTube. It's quite old, and I just thought it was cool, and then I ended up buying a puppet that was after the character.
Oh.
And then I just got to thinking, our manager's like, hey, you guys got to create content. You got to be more apparent or more visible on social media. And I'm
Okay.
just like, I'm like, I get tired of looking at myself every day. So I'm like, let me do something cool. So I just happened to look up this lady on Etsy that makes custom puppets. So I reached out, and she's like, man, I would love to do it. And she's like, okay, so here's what I need. Basically send me my requirements. I wear Adidas shoes, so I made sure he had Adidas, and they're actual real Adidas. But
Wow.
It was more of the blue mohawk, the goatee, and the eye makeup that I always wear. And when I got him, I was just like, oh my gosh, he looks just like me.
You know what? That is so amazing. How creative. You know what? Your band is right. We do need to have little sound bites of that's, we got to get on the grid, right, to be noticed.
For sure.
So, what about your? We were talking about different sponsors, and I know I reached out to you before. I'm not partaking in the cannabis right now because I'm going through a season of cleanse, but I still love the product, and I would love to purchase a couple of your items and have you come up sometime and maybe break it down. Would you be interested in,
Oh, for sure.
coming up and then we can have one of your signature pieces on our desk at all times, and just kind of throw it out there. So
what I figured I would do, I was just on the phone with Chuck, my guitarist,
Okay.
and I was telling him, like, hey, they want us to come up, go see them in Marysville. And of course, me not being really from California, I'm like, dude, I don't even know where that is. He's like, well, it ain't that far. So I'm like, all right, cool, we'll do it. So what I'm gonna do is I think I'll just bring my SKB case and just let you guys peruse and take a couple as tokens of our appreciation and do what you want with them.
thank you.
Well, also, if you do anything acoustic, we're able to record and do like acoustic stuff.
So if you want to do
right
a little,
on.
if you wanted to come up and just play around or do some off thing that you don't do that's your normal gig, you can certainly do that as well. So I think we can accommodate up to 3 people in addition to us in the room. So all mic'd
Great.
up and stuff like that. So, well, that's cool. Is there anything that's, this will be, we're going to put this out in the next week. And so is there anything coming up in January or February or March for your band?
Yeah, actually, I'm glad you asked. We had already had our first show with our newest singer since the passing of Robert Wall.
That's right.
But it really wasn't, I wouldn't say it wasn't real well received. The show was sold out. It just, a lot of people didn't expect us to be like, hey, here's our new singer, by the way. Because
They weren't ready. They weren't ready.
Right, because part of the show was memorial of Rob. We played.
Well,
the
what are you
first
supposed to
song.
do? Have a hologram of Rob? You're like, sorry, I think Rob would have
Well-
wanted this,
Actually, what we opted to do is we had, some of the most amazing vocalists from the NorCal area. Jimmy from Trigger Effect, Harry from Set It, and why am I going to draw a blank now? Dave Lioncourt. So he came up. So they all pitched in on a couple songs, and then the last song, which was the most released one, or recent released one, which was Broken Ones. I pulled up I think it was a 14 by or 11 by 17. I pulled up a big old canvas printing of them, or that was printed on canvas, and we put it center stage. So
Wow.
we had our producer, he sent us the backing tracks with Rob's voice on it, so we actually played along to Rob's voice, which was amazing, and it was pretty emotional.
And you did that
Right.
without practicing? Was it just like this one, was it just live that way, or did, wow.
Well, I mean, because we use backing tracks. I mean, everything that I use is triggered, and I have click tracks in my ears.
Okay.
So, I mean, they follow me. But we've always played the song with the backing tracks. It's just extra accompaniments, sounds, and whatnot in the background. And it was no different, except, us when we actually had to practice it without Rob. It was kind of eerie. I got teary-eyed and all
Sure.
that stuff. And
Well,
so
he's
we played
always
the
with
show.
you.
He's always with us, of course, and it was great. And so we brought out the new guy, and since we were the headliners, it was kind of late. So a couple of the people had left, and we were like, hey, no big deal. It was a celebration for James Cundiff. It was his birthday, and
Yeah.
he graciously added us to the mix. So our next show, we got added to the Deconstruct Unprovoked bill at Roseville in Goldfields in Roseville on February 18th. So we're opening that show, and that's going to be an amazing show because, 2023 is supposed to be our writing of our next chapter. We're back. We've got like 6 new songs. We're just waiting on all the vocals to be laid down.
Wow.
It's going to be an intense year for us. We're going to be busy, busy, busy.
All right. Well, it would be an honor when we'll just stay in contact with Kevin, and
Oh, for sure.
and
If you ever need Reality Check TV, we reached out to you when we found out about Rob. We always got your back.
yeah,
Thank you.
if
And-
there's a special event that you want us to come up, we will donate our time to one of your events this year. So
Awesome.
whether maybe not the February one, but the ones coming up in the future, just let us know, and if we
sure.
can put you on the schedule, we want to give something back to you. We donate one thing to a band a month for our show, and we definitely want to have you guys on the spot for this year. So thank you for
That's
your
amazing.
time. You know, we appreciate you calling in, and love to have you as a regular thing. And we'll get with when you can come up and
Yeah.
break down.
I'll figure
I
it
want to
out.
talk about how you actually create the art that you make, and really, is there?
Okay.
Do you have a YouTube channel that I can watch? Have you ever filmed anything of the creating of it?
There was I haven't with the pottery stuff. I just kind of got into it recently,
Okay.
and I haven't. I did like a time lapse video. I put it on my Facebook. It was funny because I was actually painting a pipe for one of our fans that ordered one, and I mean the time lapse looks cool, but I mean the painting. I mean I'm just a drummer, but it's cool because if it's kind of ugly, it's really beautiful in its own mind because
Sure.
it's like nobody else has that one piece, and every pipe that I do or every piece is never going to look the same because when you throw your pottery in the kiln as your stains. I can't even think of what.
My mom's an artist, and we do pottery at her home. She has a beautiful kiln, and I totally know the whole process of it. I've made many pieces with my mom, so that's why I was really intrigued with you. So
Awesome.
definitely understand the process. Well, love
Cone
to
6 is where it's at, though. Cone 6 that's beautiful stuff. Cone 5 is kind of dull, but I like the luster in Cone 6. It's amazing. That's
So
I try to
where-
do all my stuff at fired at Cone 6.
Where do we find that Facebook channel? What's the call sign? And then also, does Failure by Proxy have a website?
Yeah.
Where would that call site be?
It's just failurebyproxy.com. If you go to, I think it might be on my personal page of the Eric Spaz or the Eric Lewis page on Facebook. It should be Eric Spaz Lewis. You'll see our link tree. I mean, we've got all of our social media, Instagram, everything's on our link tree. But you can easily get to us at failurebyproxy.com. I know I put our link tree up there. We have all of our merch as well as the Spaz pipes on there, and it's cool. We have fun. Again, it's just with the pandemic that happened and all the other craziness that happened to us this past year. We had to refocus, and we almost broke up. And we put our heads together and said, no, this is not the right attitude to have. Let's push forward. Rob's legacy's in this music that we've released, so let's make him proud and let's just keep going. And we're going to go even heavier and harder. And like I said, we've been working with Nick Miller from the original Skylit Drive, and he's our engineer and producer, and he does wonders for us. He's amazing.
Thank you so much, Eric, for your time, and
Yes, ma'am.
we'll be in touch with you. So happy New Year's, and cheers, and have a great night. Having all
Awesome.
that good
You
homemade
too.
pizza. All right.
Yeah, thank you. Be safe. Have a happy New Year, and we'll see you in 2023.
All right. Take care. Bye.
Love you guys. Bye.
Love you.
You happy now?
All right.
That was so cool. I'm so, the reason why I'm so into this is because we talked about this last year. We
Yeah.
talked about, okay, and I just want to check some stuff off. Like we talked about we're going to get on light rail. We are going to get on light rail.
Wait. Talk about it this year. It's not last year yet.
That's right. This year.
We still got a few hours.
We do.
in
We
this
still
year.
have
Some time
We still
before
have-
it's.
We still have some time. We do have, how close is the Hellrzzr house to to anything? Can we just, because if we have the digital recorder, we can tap that into some shenanigans, but last year we did a lot of, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. And I'm glad that we checked a few boxes off before the end of the year. We had a couple callers in, we had Stevie twice last night. We had my son Dylan, but it wasn't a real one because he actually called us when we were doing. So that
From
was
here, it's 56 miles
to what?
to the Hell House.
Okay.
So, I don't know what you were asking, like how close or what.
No. From when we're at the Hellrzzr house, how close is he to light rail?
Who?
Light rail's right
Oh,
there.
it's on the other side of the freeway.
Right.
You can walk to it pretty much.
Well,
Well, it's kind of a long walk.
it's a long walk, but you know what I mean. Like we're gonna be doing that kind of stuff. I want to do. Do we know anybody that has an old limousine or some kind of like connection?
We could get on a limo and then drive
Grant.
around and pick up people.
Grant
like
from On the Y, I believe, has a limo.
Yeah, but does it drive? It just I feel
Yeah,
like
no,
just parked there.
it's an old one, but it does work as far as I know.
The one that's always parked out in front of it?
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure if you chalk the tires, it's never been moved.
Yeah, no, we're not going to deal with Grants from the On the Y's limo. I want one
No,
that we can
if
rent
anything,
for the
I'll
day.
rent a limo.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you asked.
Okay.
We'll if anything, we'll rent one. But no, I think I know a couple people that might have one, and
that would be
literally
so fun.
just drive around and do a show, and then like say, hey, you want to ride? You know, if somebody like might need a ride like down the block or something,
yeah,
pick them up and then interview them or something,
or just drop somebody off like, hey, we don't like you anymore.
Hey, we took you as far as we can. No.
Or maybe some limo company needs, some promotions, and
They
maybe
probably
they want
don't.
to donate one for a
Nothing.
couple
No,
hours.
we're going to be working on a lot of cool things. As far as I want to talk to random people in the community. I want to, I'm pretty sure it's no longer around except for maybe on the computer. But there used to be this thing called the Sacramento News and Review.
Oh, yeah, I don't think it is around anymore.
I don't know if they completely shut down or if it's just like an online thing still.
The last I remember, they don't print anymore, but it was still online.
And I know they used to ask questions in the community and people would, be able to answer or whatever. And I kind of want to do that, but do it on like a different spectrum on things of like, hey, what can make Sacramento better? What band do you wish would come to the city? Like certain things, and, just ask a whole bunch of things and get their point of view. And once again, putting their voice out there. Do you guys have like one of those community mailboxes or something?
Community mailbox. I'll have to check into that.
Or I don't know. Maybe that's no. I'm saying like outside there was somebody walking by and it looked like he was checking mail or something. I don't know. Anyways.
Well, no, I think someone stole my mail yesterday. I ordered some cough syrup, and I never ordered anything online. And, now I feel like I'm a drug seeker because I want my promethazine. They gave me cough pills, and...
No, there was just a guy walking outside because you mentioned the windows open so we can see, and there was a guy walking by the street side right there.
Well, that's where my mailbox is. And so, okay, what's going on?
See, there's a guy right there.
Is he the mailman, or is he just
maybe that's the
man?
mailman. Okay. I think that's the mailman.
All right. Okay, Kevin went out there. He ain't even playing,
He's like, oh, hey.
So our neighbor across the street, Ray, he has 7 cameras pointed at our house, and so
did you ask him if anything was?
I haven't yet.
Did anything go away yesterday? Was something afoot? He has. It looks like he is. No, there might be a package in there. You might have gotten it today, and it was just said it was delivered yesterday.
Okay.
Because I've had that happen. And it was like, no, it wasn't delivered yesterday. You fucking lied, Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon, it's a conundrum where I want to buy local. Hey, speaking of local, do you know, besides Hellrzzr Clothing, is there anything made in America anymore?
Yes, there's things made in America.
Where do I get cotton? Like real,
Okay, we're not going there right now, okay?
Is that a tough subject for you?
No.
No, but seriously, local, anybody that has local, I know that Stevie's baby mama to the Chris and Steven's, her name's Valerie. She has her own T-shirt company, and she does, her own designs, and she does her stuff. But that's it. I just know 2 people. I don't know anybody that besides, Eric has his pipes that he does for as far as pottery. I just really want to promote local business. The other night I ate at a good food place, and I want to shout it out. And I also want you to shout out a food place that you've enjoyed in 2022. The name of the restaurant is Kamar Thai Kitchen, and it's in Marysville. It's KHMER Thai Kitchen. I'll tell you why I loved it. We got in there and we sat down. It's a small business. It's him and his wife, and I think they have one cook. And he is from. He's not from Thailand. He's from Cambodia. And he came out here and he was adopted as a young boy, and he had a really good family. And then he went to school here, and then he went back to Cambodia to do college, and then he came here again, and he started his small business. And he came out, he was very personable. The food was fresh. I had this beautiful soup, and it had fresh shrimp in it. The last time I ate Chinese food locally, I won't shout out the bad food place, but you could tell it was frozen and rubbery. And he gave us his business card, and he treated us like family. And, we weren't all dressed up looking. Kevin had his Hellrzzr gear on, a reality check sweatshirt, and we weren't all fancy. And he just treated us like we were top shelf. And I just appreciated that. And So we gave him a nice little tip, because I will tip you well if you give me good service, and treat me respectfully.
So
the green curry was amazing.
Smelled so good.
Oh, it was so good.
What were you going to say?
No, thank you.
No, thank you.
No
And
curry.
maybe that's not your jam.
No.
Green curry doesn't taste like red curry. Green curry's sweet.
And
it doesn't have
does it still have the name curry
It doesn't
in
have the lingering odor.
Does it have the name curry in it?
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I don't think so.
The egg rolls
you
were
can
good.
call me ignorant or whatever, but I'm not.
What's
I'm
your
good
favorite restaurant in Sacramento, Roseville or Folsom?
I don't have one in Roseville or Folsom. But if I were to say my favorite restaurant, well, I got two of them I got to mention.
Okay.
Right? Hang on. This
Get
one.
the right name, right?
No, I got the right name. I just want to look up the. Okay. My favorite restaurant is Todo Un Poco.
Okay.
All right. They're at 9080 Laguna Main Street, Elk Grove. They are a Mexican and an Italian restaurant with a Day of the Dead decor. Oh. And if you go down the hallway to the bathroom, there's a lot of local artists and paintings and stuff. And I think a lot of those you can buy and whatnot if you like. But as far as the other one, I got to say Ninja Sushi. Okay?
Okay.
They're located at 8937 Folsom Boulevard, Sacramento, California, 95826. Ninja Sushi, you need to really pay close attention to, because I forgot to tell you about this.
Okay.
Thank you that you started talking about restaurants and stuff. You are going to want to start going to Ninja Sushi, because as soon as I have the official meeting, there will be a Distorted Nation, a Hellrzzr, and a Distorted Reality sushi roll.
What? What would are we rolled up in?
You would design your own sushi roll called the Distorted Reality. Or if you guys just want to do the Reality Check TV roll, whatever you want.
Okay.
You guys will name it. You guys will design what you want in it. Same with Hellrzzr. I'm pretty sure the Hellrzzr one's going to be the spicy one out of the bunch.
You can't even eat it. It's just going to burn a hole in your colon, It's just straight out.
But the Distorted Nation one's definitely going to be more of a sweet roll.
Okay.
And, definitely some of that unagi sauce and stuff. That's, really good.
How do you design it? I don't even know. I would have
cream cheese,
You just put the stuff you like in it, I would say.
Yeah, you get the rice, you get the seaweed or whatever, and you wrap and you choose what you want. Salmon, you want whatever.
Salmon.
You choose tuna, whatever. You put it in there, and then mix it all up and throw whatever sauce is on top, and then the presentation on it and whatnot. But I am in the development of working on a deal with them to where we'll help promote and advertise with them and stuff, and we will get our own rolls designed and named after us.
Wow, and so
if you went in there, you can order the Reality Check TV roll.
Oh my gosh, that would be awesome.
So there's also like a little dance club thing they have in the back too for private parties and stuff.
What are you doing back there? Is there a hookah bar or something?
No.
Okay, is that not a thing anymore? I remember there was some clubs back,
No, hookah I think is out. I think it's kava bars now are the thing.
What's that?
The stupid kava stuff that numbs your throat, and it kind of makes you. It's non-alcoholic, but it makes you kind of feel impaired.
I'm good. I'm good. I need to feel.
Isn't there a Ninja Sushi in Roseville?
I do not know about that.
Because isn't that Aunt's family's business?
I don't. It was Lincoln what they had, and I don't know if it's anymore. But yeah, that's So that's good to know. Did you
There's
say
Flying Ninja in San Francisco, Ninja Sushi in Walnut, California.
Okay.
But this is the one that's off of Folsom Boulevard.
Okay.
I think this one is also connected to the one in North Highland, which is the Ninja Sushi Express, I think, or something. Hibachi Express. That's the one. I'm not sure for sure, but friends of the family that own it and everything, so that's why we're kind of working on it. Special deal. So I want to give
there's
more things coming.
Yeah, I want to give some just some more love for the end of 2022. One of our original cast members for Reality Check, Jessica Weedman, she was going to be a caller last night. We didn't get to her, so I just want to give you some shout outs, particularly because she's a single mom and she was going through it. She lives up in the wilderness and there's lots of snow, and we just got
Auburn, right?
Yeah,
area.
Summer Auburn, Placerville area, somewhere out there deep in the sticks.
In the cut.
Her daughter's birthday is on my birthday, and so that's why there's some special love there. And it's so interesting when our little babies grow up and they become moms, and and then their life changes. So shout outs to you, Jess. We love you, and also for all the different singers over the years. I finally got to hear Wendy sing at the Christmas party that we had. We never put the footage out. We might do some little special thing in the future. It wasn't the best. It was like they were in a little corner and stuff like that. But I just wanted to give shout outs to Wendy. Anytime I put anything up, I swear, I don't know if you get a buzz or something when I post something, because you're right there with the love, you're right there with the support, and we appreciate you. There's so many names I can throw out there. Of course, I name all the Sacramento Maidens of Metal. Did I say it right this time?
Sacramento Maidens of Metal.
Okay, cool. Each one of you guys do a special thing for the community, and there's other people that, there's some karaoke people. We have Kim. Like, who are the karaoke people that, you just...
Kim Osborne?
Yeah,
Kim Osborne, T-Bone.
Yeah, T-Bone.
Soupy.
Especially Kim Osborne. I did not know you were a mama bear of 5 boys. Wow. I thought it was a big deal to have 3 sons. Boy, you tried 2 more times to get that baby girl, right? But 5 sons. Wow, what a woman. So I just want to give you a shout out for everything that you do in the community, and just, my hat's off
Huge
to you.
support. She supports a lot of bands and a lot of people in the community.
A lot of fun. Who else can
I got a
we,
KJ, I don't know if she's going by KJ Firefly or Chelsea or whatever her
everyone changes their names. Yeah.
name thing is. I know she's taking over some spots in Sacramento working now, doing karaoke. But
and our comedians too, let's give a shout out to the comedians that honored during the Christmas toy drive. Maybe we
Mike
could
Betancourt, Roman Guzman, and Ian Massengale.
Yeah. We gotta get. Can we get one of them?
Ian
guys?
on here? You want to get Ian on here, or Roman, or
any of them?
Mike Betancourt, or
that would be cool if they could come up and do some 30 seconds of comedy. Maybe we get a comedy
do an interview
sound
and see what got them to want to do comedy.
Right, the first time. I'm sure they have stories behind the stories where you just were like, you either killed it out there or you're just
get them to do some prank calls.
That would be funny, right? So just people like that. I always just think that I think I'm spontaneously funny, but to go onto a stage and like
have a set act that you're trying,
I
remember the punchline every time.
Right. I just couldn't do it.
I have a few jokes that I've written that,
you got to have
I could
the
probably
timing,
do a 5-minute set.
Do you
maybe.
sing?
Do I sing?
Yeah.
No.
You're not like some country singer in the background, or blues.
I can rap.
I'll sing in the shower.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
When no one's around?
When no one's around? Okay. I was just wondering if you had any other hidden talents,
I mean, well, I have a few hidden talents.
He's not going to share that, right? So we have about 12 minutes left. Okay, we're going to wrap this.
That's when you want to end this?
Yeah, we're going to end this at 1:00, and because it'll be a full hour. And I don't know, take a journey down memory lane. It's December 31st, 2022, and there's been a lot of different changes in the political world, and we don't talk politics, but I feel like we're coming to the other side of, the mask pandemic and the vaccine shaming. I don't judge if you put all the stuff in your body or if you didn't put it in your body. But for me, I just want you to know that my blood's clean, and I don't know what my blood type is, but if it's ever a thing to need, untainted blood, I'm your girl. Okay. So, I just wanted to throw that out there that I am.
I just texted Jesus, so we'll see what he says.
Okay. That would be cool. His outfit was really cute when I didn't realize that he, I just thought he was your friend. I didn't realize that, he's
No,
like
he's
a roommate,
a roommate and a co-host.
And a co-host.
No, I got to give a huge shout out to Michael Graves. I want to say thank you for coming into my life, buddy. Like, you and I had bro down, like, out of left field. Just, like, he was a friend of my sister's, and then, like, we started hanging out, and it was like, it was like stepbrothers instantly. Like, did we just become best friends? Let's go do karate in the garage.
I love that.
Now we're playing Madden in the garage.
Did you want to say something?
I want to give a shout out to Stephen Michael Martin.
Yes.
Who's an amazing drummer. He's a great actor. He's an all-around guy, and he's just an all-around good guy. Super supporter of Hellrzzr Clothing. And he was actually at our 5-year party at our house in Sacramento, and he's in that epic picture, epic photo.
He was. And not only that, isn't he a screenplay writer? Did he write the movie or be part of that, or is he just
that
an
part?
actor?
I'm not sure, but I know he's like Grammy award-winning drummer, Grammy nominated.
And I'm pretty sure he lives down off of 65th near 55th Street or something like that.
Wow, our old hood.
I was literally driving by there, and I swear I saw him coming out of a house. Like, I was like, oh my God, I think I know that guy. That's the Steven guy, Hellrzzr.
That's funny. So he's a good shout out. I want to give a shout out to my mom, Alice. I just want you to know that I know it's hard being the mom of me, okay? And I know that sometimes you're confused about my personality and the things that I do. And I just want you to know it's okay. All right. I am an extension of you. And I feel like, I was going to wear my shirt today that says Team Alice. And I just want you to know that, I'm always going to be there for you. And I hope that you're proud of me. And I want to give a shout out to Corey's mom there. I know you're watching, and I want you to know that I'm going to take care of your boy, okay? I'm going to make sure he has fresh sheets and he has good food all the time, and he's never lonely, for too long. And, all the moms out there, the mama bears that, sacrifice their life to be a good mother and give up the things. We just want to give you love that way. I also want to give a shout out to my sister Jen for coming here and at our party and just being selfless. Yeah, and you know what? Corey was our concierge, okay? It was so great. She was so impressed that we just were like this. And I don't know if Corey really wanted to, but I looked at him like he must do this, and he did, right? And it was nice.
That was your Alfred Pennyworth.
And I don't know what you guys talked about when you were talking crap about me in the studio that day. I'm sure you guys had fun.
We weren't talking crap about you at all.
Okay, cool. But I just want you to know that I appreciate you, little sister, and you are loved. And shout outs to my 3 boys, Dylan Phillip, Will Roger, and Jesse Dalton. You are my love, and I hope that you continue to grow. And my promise to you guys this year is to not be as codependent. I cut those strings, okay? And not that I'm not there for you. It's just that I'm not going to be bugging you every day, making sure you did this or did that. So you can stop.
Make sure you put the toilet seat back down.
And you know what? So Jesse and Will, you can stop avoiding me now, okay? Because I am not going to bug you, all right? So call your mom.
Wow. Okay. Anyways, I do want to say, this year, like us all coming back together and everything, I think the family unity between, us has definitely strengthened beyond anything. And the fact that, it's also strengthened with Hellrzzr, it's like we've developed our family dynamic within the community and, establish the essential base of like everything that we do it all together. We all think, with others, with each part of the corporation together, involved. Like, hey, I'm doing this. I'm bringing you along. You're doing this with us. And, we're all moving forward and getting bigger, better, and doing really cool things.
I want to give a shout out to the man behind the scene, Hugh. We appreciate you. Kevin's going to do the shout out with the Alien Museum. But Hugh, you are such a big part of my life and such a big part of Kevin's life. And we really love you. And I'm going to give a shout out to Ace, and Danny and
David Dragon.
And
Ron Skull Smasher.
Okay.
Wait, Dave Dragon?
Yeah, he's
Like from the Three Ninjas?
no, but he's actually a when you call when you do the extras, actor.
Like a movie extra?
Yeah, he's been doing that for 20 plus years, and so he's been in so many different movies that you wouldn't even know. Maybe just walked by on the street, or he was that guy in the cafe. But he's done a lot of stuff. Wouldn't that be fun? How do we do that? Weren't we going to do that a long time ago?
Yeah, we were supposed to be an extra in a movie and then get a SAG card or something.
Yeah, let's work on that. I want to do that.
Hey, that was your connection with. We're not going to say names of who that person was, but that was your connection for your interview with Shell Shocked on how.
We can still do that. She's actually
the name started with an F.
Yeah, we can still do that because they're actually, I don't know, they're doing big things. They actually were part of making a big movie recently, and so, we just want to tap into all the different arts because I think it's really important. Before we close tonight, I want you to get OG because I want him to end this. If you can call him on the phone, that would be great because I love him to,
Okay, he only gets 3 minutes and then we're out.
Yep, then we're out. So who else do I want to thank in the community? I want to thank the bands that were brave enough to come up to us. We're not scary, I want you to know that I want you to keep going, and I want you to keep striving for your passions, and don't be afraid to have a regular job, okay? Because we all know that we gotta, pay the bills. So we all have to work, Oh, here we go. Let's see if he answers.
Give a quick shout out to Adam Ortiz with Res 2.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, you're live on the radio.
Hey, you got a few hours before court, buddy. Are you getting your final statements and witnesses prepared?
Am I supposed to be doing that?
It's the very first food court.
I mean,
you better come prepared.
We're prepared. We have our attorneys and witnesses.
I used to watch Perry Mason as a child, so I'm good.
Okay. All right. Done.
Well, that means I already lost.
So you're
in trouble. You're in trouble.
Hey, I watch a lot of Law and Order, so that's all I know.
Yeah, Perry Mason's better, dude.
Hey, are my mashed potatoes going to be lumpy or smooth? What do I like? I like a little of both.
I don't know, man.
Who's making those potatoes today? Is it Christopher or you?
I'm doing it. So me.
Are you doing it while you take a shower? Okay,
I'm doing it. Yeah. Possibly.
Did you get me some Evereston Jones barbecue sauce?
Hey, you can bring whatever barbecue sauce you want. Put it in your own meat.
Okay. Hey, but seriously though,
You slap your own stick, dude.
When's the food going to be out? Like at 5:30?
No, about 3:34.
Oh,
3:34.
Oh, you guys
3:34.
are that's like
What?
even
We got to
sooner.
come even earlier. Okay, it's
That's
1
only
o'clock.
a couple hours away.
Man, all right.
Yeah, it's a couple hours away. Yep.
We got a couple.
I wasn't
errands.
showing up until about 5, bro.
All right, we'll see.
I guess the food will be over.
When the door's locked and you need that you find your complaint box. The complaint box is a round. It's shaped like a garbage can, and it's got a lid on it. Just open the lid and stick your complaint in that box.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
are you going to have
Somebody
props?
will get to it.
Like, remember at Christmas you had the little Christmas, the little, what was it, the reindeers? What do we got for New Year's? You got any New Year's hats for us to wear or anything?
I didn't go that far.
Okay.
But we have a bunch of new beanies.
Okay, we have beanies. We advertised you, because you're one of our official sponsors here with Distorted Reality. And so we put the address out there when we did live. So we're hoping that a couple people shows up. Are you ready to sell some stuff today if anyone pops in?
I have some customers here right now.
Oh, you do?
I do.
Who's there?
Rachel and Josh.
Rachel and Josh, are they in the music or just friends?
You're live on radio.
Yeah.
Hey, Rachel, what are you buying?
Hello.
Hey, Josh,
That's Josh.
what are you buying?
He's a little timid right now, but
That's
Rachel's she's wearing Hellrzzr for a warning. Most people wear Hellrzzr, to claim it. She's wearing it for a warning. To put it on her shirt. It's a warning.
Oh, gotcha.
Got it. Well, I'm wearing the Hellrzzr camo hat right now with the orange writing, so I'm trying to be cool as you. So, all right. Well, we just want to let you know that we're going to see you in a couple hours, and you better be ready and bring your A game, OG, because we're bringing witnesses.
Oh, my A game is there.
Okay. Do you have
He's got Perry Masonry.
Do you have
on the
your
side.
barbecue shirt on, or are you going to wear a clean shirt for us today? Okay, you going to have a nice brand new.
I haven't got dressed yet. I'll probably wear a barbecue shirt.
So you're just naked there for Rachel and Josh?
I just have,
I still got boxes on it.
I know boxers on.
Okay, cool. right.
No mice are sticking out, I hope.
Hey, that was just need to make Hellrzzr boxers. And Hellrzzr.
Get on that with
He
the
need,
motto.
no, he needs a Hellrzzr banana hammock.
Banana hammock. Okay.
Hellrzzr bun huggers.
All right. Well, we love you. Make sure you have some good music on, okay? You know, let's be some.
Hey,
festive.
Shane's not going to be there, is he?
Either that or some football.
Hey, is Shane going to be there? Shane Farmer?
Only if the girl wears the panties, the Hellrzzr panties.
Hellrzzr panties. Okay.
Hey, Stevie, is Shane going to be there?
That's a shame. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure he is.
Okay.
Is Shane going to be there? Yes or no?
Yes or no?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
Okay.
We never know.
Okay, so then
I don't know.
the music
You never know.
the music might be okay. It's not just going to be Tesla then.
Okay. Right, just,
Okay. We're not going to have Tesla. No, we won't have Tesla.
we love
Okay.
Tesla. We just don't want it on every song.
you'll just stick to Megadeth all day.
All day Megadeth.
I love
Okay.
Tesla too.
I love Tesla, and you know, shout outs to you, OG. We'll see you in a couple
You know how
hours.
much I don't like Tesla? I hit one with my car.
Wow. And you just said that on the podcast. Wow.
Wow.
Oh, it was my fault. I already filed the insurance claim and everything.
All right. This is our last podcast for December 31st, 2022, and we're glad that you're part of our family. And thank you for loving us, Stevie. We'll see you in a couple hours.
All right. Well, Happy New Year's.
All right. Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Hang up on him now.
Bye, guys.
Hey, you should have played the wah wah when we hung up on him.
Yeah.
So that's it. This
That's a
is
wrap.
it for 2022. It's been fun.
Yep. I think we're gonna get some audio tonight of our little shenanigans, and we'll add it to it.
We'll fuck around.
Yeah,
we'll do some stuff.
Fuck
But,
around and find out.
But we want to thank you guys for paying attention and listening. And
Yeah, we
those
do.
of you who aren't listening, fuck you.
Too bad.
We want to thank Spaz from Failure by Proxy for calling in.
Absolutely, and taking the time to do that.
That was awesome.
And we also want to thank Killed by a Dolphin last night for our last night show for
Yes,
doing that.
James, thank you. Killed by a
Thank you,
dolphin.
James, and I don't remember.
January 13th at
On the Y.
On the Y.
On the Y. The coldest beers in town. That's their motto, and it's true. They're cold. So that's it.
And Kev, you had one final thing to say. over
And we're off.
there. You had one more final thing to say.
I do. Check out the Encounters, the UFO Experience at 871 Russell Boulevard in Davis, California. Check out www.ufoexperience.com.